Admit.
Now that's what's...
Because guess what happens? You then become accountable to God about what happens with that woman.
And that's why I tell my wife I would never cheat because I don't want to disappoint God.
Whew.
I said, baby, you ain't got to worry about me.
It ain't about you.
It ain't about me. It's about him.
I don't want to disappoint
you think I want to feel the wrath? I would make this promise to God. You think I want to feel the wrath if I break that promise? Now I'm not perfect. I see beautiful women, and I don't think I gawk at them. I might look too long, but I love my wife. That's just like I drive a Lexus, but I can admire a Mercedes, can I? I don't lust after it now, but I say that's a nice car.
You ain't gonna get me to admit that on this podcast. But no, I see what you're talking about.
No, but it's not like, oh, I want her. I'm not. No. God put beautiful things on this earth.
We look at
mountains, streams,
all the time. Whether
landscape,
you admit it or not. And every man, he look at every woman, and I'll be honest, every man look at every man too, because you judging yourself against somebody else. You know,
when he doing it, I ain't doing it. When he got it, I ain't got it.
Right.
He probably want. You know,
that's just humanity.
So that's what I'm trying to say. And like I say, I love my wife. I told her I don't want nobody else. And when she listened to this, when I say, well, you nigga, no. That's just like look. And I'm not trying to.
I don't want nobody
objectify
else for my wife.
I'm trying to objectify women, but it's just some beautiful black women on the face of this earth.
I love my people.
I love
my people.
I told my wife that last night looking at Family Feud. I said, it's some beautiful black women on this earth.
We are a beautiful people. And I just want my people to realize that. Because I don't think this world tries to
they
tell
beat
them.
us down. They beat us down and they make us think that we're not beautiful.
I'm so happy that like we got this natural hair thing going on right now.
But Doc, hold on, time out. I'm throwing a flag. Y'all can't see it. I gotta put a pin in that though.
Okay.
That natural hair ain't for everybody, Doc. Some of y'all need that creamy crack as y'all call it.
Wait. If your hair is close to your scalp, then maybe you should be unbelievable.
Wow.
But when my wife went natural, man, I tell you, I've been coming up with some of the best lines ever since she went natural.
Oh boy!
Oh man,
he talking about something else, y'all. He role playing. We ain't gonna get into that.
Wait. That's another show.
That's another show down the road. Another topic for another day.
Let's get some credibility first before we go there.
Yeah. But seriously though, black people are beautiful, man, and marriage is beautiful though. Marriage is beautiful. When it's done the right way, and when God is in the midst of it, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. My marriage is not perfect, but damn, it's worth it.
Let me put some information out here for people, because I know some people can like take this the wrong way when we're talking about God being in the middle of a marriage and whatnot. We're not talking about that. Y'all go to church every day and you wake up every morning holding hands, praying to God together, and you go to bed every night and you only watch TBN and I'm just talking about that before y'all do anything else, y'all just think of God first.
That's right.
And when you're doing stuff together, you doing it together. It's not
Oneness.
an obligation, but
Oneness.
God has brought us together. The whole point of one flesh is everything we do together.
It's a union. It's a union.
And so that means that you can play together, you can do board games together, you can watch TV together, you can eat together. Whatever you do it together. That's what we're talking about, having God in the middle of it.
Being on one page, one accord.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she's listening to you as you listen to God. That's it.
and my wife and I, we had a conversation about just looking in the mirror and being grown and saying, you know what, I need to change this. I need to change that. Because sometimes as adults, and I guess I don't want to speak for the entire male population, but we as men sometimes don't think we need to change. And one of my personal quips is to not always think I'm right, but
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh.
No.
Because you give it a serious moment here. But that just reminded me of this shirt that my wife bought me this summer. Because I was looking for some T-shirts. And it literally says, let me explain to you why I'm right.
Wow. Wow.
Because my family get on me all the time because they feel like I always have to be right.
But your justification justifies why you think the way you think. And that's why I feel, now I don't think I know sometimes like I'm wrong. Like the way I react sometimes is wrong.
No, I'm always right. It's true. I am.
My delivery be dead wrong sometimes. But like I tell my wife now.
I'll give you that one.
But look at my message. My message is spot on 9 times out of 10. My delivery is not where it needs to be. But if you can get through my delivery, look at the content of what I'm trying to say or what I'm trying to tell you.
I think it just has more to do with. I'm gonna speak personally here.
You talk about for me?
Well, just what you just said there, as far as like the delivery of the message. Because I think for me, sometimes when I talk to my wife, I'm working on it. Something I'm working on. I ain't completely perfect. I'm getting there, but I ain't completely perfect.
Y'all remember earlier you said it was perfect. See, y'all forgot about that.
Hey, the Bible says I call things that are not as though they should be. So, but one thing I am working on is like, things that she's really passionate about and talking about, trying to equal that passion. Because sometimes when she talks to me and stuff that I'm just not interested in, I'm just deadpan.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm going to put a pin in that too. I forgot what show my wife and I was watching. But women speak 20, on an average, women speak on an average 20,000 words a day. You know how many men speak on the average? 5,000. I had to look at my wife last night. I was watching The Shop, and I didn't want to say, I would never say, can you just please just let me watch TV? You know what I'm saying?
Don't do that.
But sometimes my face, and she kept, and what she was talking about was important
to her.
And it wasn't, I ain't gonna say it was not important to me, but at that particular time, it was not. Right. Because she knows I was trying to watch this show. I had them paused it and let her talk. I had them played and I had them pause it again and let her talk. And she finally got okay, he's trying to watch TV.
I sometimes give my wife this face that I don't mean to give.
Guess what? That's why I'm glad I got a man cave. I was too tired to go to the man cave last night. But when I need that time, and like I say, after dealing with what we deal with all week, some days I just want to come home, go in my man cave, and lock it, and give me a minute.
But here's a word that you said a lot, and that's prioritize. And so I'm working on prioritizing what's important to her and offering some feedback. Because sometimes when she's talking about stuff that's important to her that ain't important to me, like I said, I'm just deadpan, like, yes.
How you handle that? Do we supposed to fake it? I think it's
not about faking it, but what I am trying to say is I'm trying to give feedback. I'm trying to give what do you say? Consideration. To what she's saying. And so, because it's important to her, so I need to make it a priority to me. And I need to start saying, you know what?
Now, do you feel like that always have to be the case, though? Do we always have to, if it's important to her, do it always have to be important to the husband as well? Or let's just say to us, because last Saturday, the first Saturday of college football, watching football was important to me. I didn't want to do anything. I hadn't been out all weekend, the last several weekends.
Oh, see, that just comes from understanding.
So watching football was important to me, though. Resting was important to me. Mm-hmm. Now, how does that? Because I know she can give a rip about football. So is it? And I know marriage is give and take. Mm-hmm. So do we have to pretend like we're interested or pretend that it's important to us, or we just have to have some consideration and like, okay, baby, I hear you, I'm listening, and what you want, what do you need from me?
Couple of quick thoughts, and we almost out of time for today's show, but we'll give a couple of quick thoughts here. So first and foremost, yes, I think everything that's important to her needs to be important to us, because the things that she's bringing to you are things you probably gonna have to bring to God.
Time out. So, Doc, you mean to tell me looking for a dress for a party, I have to make that important? I have to make that a priority?
Yes, because she's trying to look good for you.
Oh, boy, see, he learning me something, y'all. He learning me something.
And your opinion matters.
I found it out. I found that out because I consider myself an okay dresser. I do all right. And I guess my wife considers me an okay dresser. Pretty good. Mm-hmm. So everything. It out. That's cool. So everything is always, how does it look, baby? How does it look, baby? How does it look? And I say, I like that. And sometimes I tell her, nah, they look better with that.
I may be generalizing a bit here. And if I do, I apologize. But just from my perspective, I just feel like self-esteem is fragile. And your job in making things a priority to her,
I got to get that up.
Builds.
I got to get that up.
That self-esteem.
I got to get that up. But I tell her she's beautiful. You fine, baby. Come on, let me smack that. You know what I'm saying?
That's not enough. Sometimes that ain't enough. Sometimes they don't like the lines.
I got to work harder. I got to work harder. Okay.
But also, just one other quick thought. Everything that she brings that's important to her, if we prioritize that, she prioritizes the things that are important to us. Oh. And so me and my wife have a little understanding. When I need to watch football, I either go downstairs, or if I'm in the bed next to her watching, she go to sleep. Undisturbed. Okay. Watching the game. Okay. But we running out of time here, Croc. This has been a great first show. I'm excited for next week and what we do. Yeah. But I know we always talked about that as we conclude this show, we always want to make sure that we leave everybody with, the word
on a serious tip. On a serious tip. And thank everybody for listening. If you tuned in, it's gonna get better. Just stay with us and watch us grow. Listen to us grow. And like I said, I just want to thank Doc for inviting me in on the idea. But I don't feel like it's work. I feel like I have a word in me, and I usually always say I can talk to kids, but my wife said you can talk to grown people too. You can talk to other men. You can show other men that it's okay to be married, that it's okay to be faithful. And so, she pushes me as far as, I guess ministering to other guys. But we minister all day, every day at work. So
all day, every day.
All day, every day.
You have a good woman if she makes you better as a man.
Yes.
And so I just wanted to
take us home, Doc.
Put it here on Proverbs 17, verse 22. And this is like the scripture that, this whole podcast was founded on. But it's just simply, a cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones. And so I hope this podcast is giving you a cheerful heart, that you got some medicine that'll get you through the weekend, get you to Sunday, get to church, and get you through the week. Now, I just want to remind you guys and just let you know, if you're looking for greatness, don't look elsewhere. You go ahead and just look inside, because that's where God has placed it.
It's already there. You just got to find it.
All right, Croc. We out.
We out. That was good. You can listen to that.